as Robin shared, we are Colorado ASCD. So we're an affiliate of the international organization. However, we are completely separate in our due structure. And so we'd love for you all to become members, so keep that in mind. This Ignite talk is calling all teacher leaders, because we know every one of you in this room is most likely qualified if you are here on a Saturday afternoon. So Colorado ASCD has a BHAG. Anyone know what a BHAG is? A big, hairy, audacious goal. And that is that we would like for there to be a teacher leadership career pathway incentivized in the state of Colorado. Our organization focuses on growth, voice, and success for each Colorado learner. But what we bring to the table is our niche, and that is around focusing on teacher leadership. Why teacher leadership? Well, in 2016, we first became aware that there was going to be quite a teacher shortage facing the state. And did you know that providing teacher leadership, professional learning, and developing teacher leadership, we can encourage teachers to stay in the classroom? Also, it has a huge impact on student achievement. If you look at the kinds of things that can happen when you are developing teacher leaders. So we set out to create micro-credentials. These are short, 1 credit each, skill demonstrations that are very personalized. They are aligned with the model teacher leader standards. There are 7 domains to these standards, and what we discovered was there was one piece missing. If we want to start teachers on a pathway to teacher leadership, we need them to identify the why. Why do they want to lead from the classroom? And so the very first micro-credential that our teachers will begin with is to create their own personal vision and mission for leading from the classroom. Once that is complete, they move on into the rest of the foundational series, which is about collaboration. We actually have 3 series of micro-credentials: teacher as collaborator, teacher as a champion of equity and cultural diversity, and teacher as advocate. These were the threads in those standards that we found through all 7 domains. So the first micro-credential, creating that vision and mission. The second one is about creating a collaborative culture, and the third one is all about supporting student achievement collaboratively in your building. A next pathway is Teachers Champion of Equity and Cultural Diversity, and in this one, teachers begin with the hard thing to do, and that is identifying their own implicit bias. We know everyone has it, and so that's the starting place. Once they get through that process, then they're better qualified to understand how to lead their fellow teachers along on that journey. And they're designing professional learning. They go into being culturally responsive, and this is for not just students, but working with families and so forth. So the next one is teacher as advocate. In teacher as advocate, they can advocate for the profession, for students from their school, district, state, or even the country. How do you earn a micro-credential? It is a very personalized process. It begins with analyzing data. So what is the problem of practice that fits within the skill set that you are trying to demonstrate? Then they design and develop materials and implement a plan. It might be a communication plan, it might be a professional development plan, it depends on what the micro-credential is about. Then they evaluate and determine their next steps. So where are we on our journey, our BHAG? Well, we did collaborate with the Colorado Department of Education, and we helped them to develop teacher leadership standards for the state of Colorado. And these are a new pathway to earn the Master Teacher Certificate in Colorado, which is huge. Of course, our next step now is to advocate at the local school board level in our local control state for that incentivized pathway, that pay scale to reward teachers who want to lead from the classroom. You can visit this URL to learn more. Thank you so much for your time, and it is now time for me to hand this off to Lindsay.